This is Life with Psychic Suzanna on 1110 KFAB. Helping you find emotional, spiritual, and physical balance. What does your future hold? It's time to find out with Psychic Suzanna.
Yes, you're right where you need to be. This is Life with Psychic Suzanna on 1110 KFAB. Now, you know you can find us at psychicsusanna.com, where you get a free question, or you can go to KFAB.com, and you can look up all of the radio shows that we've had on here. I'm going to give you a date to look up a little bit later. Join us on the web. Join us on Facebook. Please join us at Life with Psychic Suzanna. There you get an inside scoop to who's coming up in the coming show. And, we've got some doozies for you. Also, join Suzanna Stickney, Suzanna Media Psychic Stickney, and you'll find out what I'm doing and what I'm about. And I try to give you an affirmation that I'm working on every day, and I suggest you join me. What is the affirmation? The affirmation is about loving and supporting yourself, even if the outside world doesn't do it. And our show tonight is about getting you ideas on how to use your ability to support yourself as you're going through the difficult time of unemployment. You know, the unemployment rate is high, but I think a lot of times the unemployment rate is not as bad as we think it is. I think that sometimes when you're fired, God is loving you enough to push you out of a job that you didn't like, so you can find something that you really do want to do. You know, everything happens for a divine reason. So if you've been fired, take a breath, enjoy it for a moment that you're no longer in a place you don't want to be. And then realize that you'll have another job and you want the right job. So relax, take your time as you look for the perfect job. Now, tonight's show, we have Kathy Flavill. She is with Omaha Jobs, and she's also with The Reader. They are sponsors of Omaha Jobs, which we'll talk about in a few minutes. But if you've just been fired, or if you're on unemployment and you need to find out more about it, please go back to the archives that are on KFAB on April 18th. We had Catherine DeLange on. She is the Commissioner of Nebraska Department of Labor. That will tell you about the unemployment and the abilities of unemployment and how they can help you find a job. We're going to talk with Kathy, how to look for a job in maybe unusual ways. Welcome to the show, Kathy.
Hi, how are you?
We're totally blessed you're here. Kathy, first of all, what do you think is the main thing that a person needs to do as it gets ready to go looking for a job?
I think probably the most important thing is to identify what they really want and something they're going to be happy with and something that they can stay with. And then go out and research the industry and the market and see what's available.
So first you want them to get a clear idea of what kind of job they want?
Yes.
Okay. And then you want them to go forth and look at how do we stand out among the crowd? I mean, the unemployment, there's so many looking for the same job. Well, and when they put out an ad for a job, there's tons of people. How can I stand out to say, I'm the one you want to hire? What do I need to do?
Develop a good resume and make sure the resume is pertinent to that job. So if you're going to be looking for a retail position, make sure that you put down any retail experience you've had in your past. If you are looking for an information technology position, you want to make sure that your experience and your education level is reflected on that resume for that position. Even though you have other retail experience, that's not what they're looking for this specific position.
Okay, so try to get your resume specific. Is it so? Are you saying make a different resume for each job that you're applying for?
If it's different industries or a different type of position, yes. because you want to make sure that they realize that you have talent for what they're looking for.
Okay, so say someone has a history of employment, 5 years at some place, 3 years at another. That would always stay the same. Would it just be their cover letter they change?
Yes.
But they would keep the detail history the same.
Correct.
Okay, so for each resume we send out, we should always have a cover letter?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So in doing a good cover letter, is there anything we can do that would spice it up to get their attention?
Make sure your contact information is correct, number one, because if you put your phone number and you don't have the correct number, they can't contact you back.
Are you telling me people put the wrong number?
Yeah, that's happened.
Are you kidding me?
No, you'd be surprised.
All right. And
be honest, be accurate, and don't give a whole lot of detail because that's what your resume is going to do. You want to just draw attention that you are interested in their company and that position.
Would you say it would be good for the individual to research the company?
Yes.
So, all right, what if I'm just looking for employment in a restaurant?
In that case, you want to go in and make sure you get an application, whether you fill it in at their location or online, be specific, and then do a follow-up. In a week, call them back and see if they've filled the position, if they're still going through applications. And second week, call them back again, because if they have a pile of 500 applicants,
right,
they're not going to know which is the best candidate. A lot of times they're going to start at the top and go through and pick. But if they remember you calling and they remember your name and your interest and your desire to work for them, they're going to say, wasn't that Kathy who has been calling? Find her resume or her application. I want to talk to her.
Okay. Now, can we call too much?
No.
I wouldn't. So say we have a job that we're going after. Okay, say it's working for the radio station. Would it be too much to call them? Is there a certain amount of time, or do we have to? How do we grade whether we're not being a pest?
Well, it kind of depends on the position. If you know it's something that they have advertised that they need to fill within a week, you may want to call every couple of days. If it's something that's maybe going to take a little bit more, a longer position, a more detailed position, like maybe at the radio station, then maybe every week call and just say, I really want to make sure I have an opportunity to talk to you because I think I'm a very good candidate for this position. Okay.
So you would say persistence pays.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people say persistence pays. What if have you ever heard of anyone who went out for a job and didn't get it right away? My domino women were talking. I do domino Sundays. I'm a diva. And we were talking, and someone said, working for the air base, civilian, it took 4 or 5 months for them to get called back. So there's no time when you should give up looking?
No, don't give up. Don't give up. Because there are jobs out there. You have to be persistent. You have to want to work. And then you have to go out and show that you are the best candidate.
Okay. We're going to take a small little break. We're here with Kathy Flavill. She's here telling us how to approach getting a new job. Even if you're in a job you don't like, it's time to move on. But find what you like to do. Have a clear idea in your mind, and we will be right back. This is Life with Psychic Suzanna on 1110 KFAB. Stay tuned.
Life with Psychic Suzanna on 1110 KFAB.
Yes, you're right where you need to be. This is Life with Psychic Suzanna on 1110 KFAB. Now, KFAB is the place you go when you want information. This is what we're all about here. The show that you're listening to now is about helping you, empowering you to be better with every breath you take, with every minute you're above the ground. You can find us at PsychicSusanna.com, where you get one free question, or you can go to KFAB.com. And today we're talking about jobs. So what we want to do is get you fulfilled, understanding how to approach a new job, maybe give you a new idea or two. But please also go back into our catalog at KFAB, and you'll find Catherine DeLong. We did her on April 18th. She is the commissioner of the Nebraska Department of Labor. She'll give you ideas, too, of how to approach a job. But today, right now, in the studio, we have with us Kathy Flavill. Kathy Flavill is working at the Omaha Jobs. Omaha Jobs is, what is Omaha Jobs?
Omaha Jobs is a part of the Reader, Pioneer Publishing. We have a website for Omaha Jobs. We have Facebook. You can go out on the Reader and get connected also into Omaha Jobs. It's a website that lists all different opportunities within this metro area.
Is there a charge for me to go to Omaha Jobs?
Nope. It is a free website. You can post your resume. You can go out and look at the employers that are posting right now. You can contact them.
Really? So it's sort of like I'm unemployed. I don't have a lot of money to spare, so I can go to omahajobs.com and I can post a resume.
Yes.
And do you help me figure out how to do that on Omaha Jobs? Really?
Yes, there's actual steps that will take you through on what type of information they want, your education, your skills, your character traits, your contact information. It's a really, really nice, user-friendly system for helping people find employment.
Okay. How does networking help? Would you suggest networking? Tell me about it.
Yes, I would. Networking is available through all different kinds of resources. You've got online, you've got churches, you've got different services, the Nebraska Department of Labor, and just businesses. There's LinkedIn, there's all different kinds of Facebooks. And when you work with other people and someone says, oh my gosh, I met this talented person, they have been working with this company, they have all these types of skills, I heard you guys were looking, and people can pass your information around, and it's just another free tool that's out there.
So, if I wanted to network, one of the things is there is no shame in being unemployed. Let's just get over that. That is God's way of giving you an opportunity to find a great job. So rather than hiding from the public, you go out in the public and you tell them, I'm wonderful. I have this ability. Correct? And on Facebook, would you do it too?
Yes, we actually have OmahaJobs.com has a Facebook.
Really?
Yeah, and Omaha Job Fair has a Facebook. So you can go out there and like that and see when we're going to have new events. All different opportunities.
Wow. And to talk about you wanting to have a job, to let people know that you're unemployed, correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right. So now that we've got that done, let's talk about what is it we need to do in the way of our. Do you ever have anyone come to you for a job and just not prepared, be prepared emotionally and ready and physically ready for it? Tell me about that.
If someone calls in, we can actually sit and visit with them. We can have them come into the office and just give them different ideas about how to dress for success, how to build their confidence about the networking and opportunities that are out there. We also host job fairs that give individuals a chance to come out and see.
But before I go to the job fair, I've got to be mind ready to go to the job fair. How important is it to be mind ready?
You have to want to have a job, and you have to believe in yourself and have confidence that you are a talented resource for a company that's out there in Omaha.
I think a lot of people don't recognize their ability to be good, and if they're good at work, they don't realize if they think they're fired, they think there's something wrong with them. And that's really not true. It's just time to move on. So your suggestion is to present yourself in a way that people will want to bring you into their group, correct?
You have to show that you're confident in yourself and that you believe in yourself and that you have skills, because when you show that to an employer, they're going to want to find out more about you and they're going to want to work with you because they know that you have that confidence.
So you have to come on there with a confidence And you think it's important to research the position, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Is there anything else that a person can do to get ready to job hunt?
Look for all the different things that are out there. You've got newspapers, you've got radio, you've got television, church bulletins, websites. If you go out to Google and just put in jobs, you will see different sites show up that will tell you what's going on. Who's got their own in-house job fairs? Who's got openings? What websites you can go to?
Well, how would you find about an in-house job fair? Is that posted?
Mm-hmm. Yes, they'll be posted. For instance, West Corporation does a lot of in-house job fairs, and they're posted out there. Career Link is another website that also shows available jobs and events.
Okay. So we have to know what we want to do. We have to go out and look. Mm-hmm. Finding a job is a job, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, it is.
It is a job, and you can't cuss the job out. You have to embrace the job. Mm-hmm. Okay? We're going to take a little break, and then we'll come back. We're going to talk about the job fairs. We're also going to talk about resources that we can help us to get forward a little bit better. This is Life with Psychic Suzanna. We are going to be taking your calls after the 8 o'clock hour. Please stay tuned and give us a call at 1-800-543-1110 or 558-1110. This is Life with Psychic Suzanna on 1110 KFAB.
Life with Psychic Suzanna on 1110 KFAB.
Yes, this is Life with Psychic Suzanna on 1110 KFAB. This is the station where you get all the knowledge you need to know. And right now we're talking jobs. We're talking how to find a job, how to look for one, how to present yourself for a job. Right now we are talking to Susan. I'm Susan. We are talking to All right, give me a second here. All right. I'm Susan. We're talking to Kathy Flavill. Thank you for coming, Kathy. Kathy works at omahajobs.com. Now, that's a website where we can go and find out, what can we find out at that website?
You can go out there and find out jobs that are open. You can find out about resumes, how to post your resume and get your information out there. You can also find out about upcoming job fairs in the
now,
area.
I understand you can find out other people's job fairs.
Yes.
Not just, okay, good. And what else can we find? How about tips to make the resume, as we talked earlier?
Yep.
Right. And then you said something really interesting. You can help them ask the company questions. Is that important for the individual to do?
Yeah, I think it is, because when a person goes out for an interview, they want to make the most of that interview. This may be their only chance to talk to this recruiter and to show that they really want this job. So they need to ask questions of the company, not only tell the company information about themselves, but ask questions. Is this really the place they want to work and where they want to stay working?
Okay. And it's important to be engaged with the one giving the job interview. Out of curiosity, what kind of questions, we're going to come back after the 8 o'clock, what kind of questions will the job interviewer ask us? And has there been any weird questions that we need to prepare for? How do we prepare for the interview? That's something we want to talk about. We also want to talk about, after the 8 o'clock hour, we're going to want to talk about the job fairs that you're having here, and also the reading material that is available to our listeners if they want to find out more information. So, Kathy, can you stay with me?
You bet.
All right. I want to remind everybody that they can go to on KFAB, go to the log. On April 18th of 2010, we had Catherine Delane on. She was the commissioner of Nebraska Department of Labor. She's also going to give you ideas on how to look for the job, how to do it. This is about getting you a job. It doesn't help for you to be discouraged. When you're unemployed, that is your opportunity to find a good job. All right? So if you are fired, you need to understand that there's a divine purpose in everything that happens in life. So you take that, you get sad for a minute or two, and then you pick up your shoes and you move forward. You plan what you want to do for the rest of your life. You know, it's amazing that we all spend 8 hours a day. And can you imagine spending 8 hours a day in something where you're not happy? Well, isn't that a sad way to do it? So get yourself up, get yourself out, look forward, decide what you want to do in life, how you want to spend those 8 hours of day. You know, we're only given 24. So we really sort of need to plan on getting what we want in life. So let's come back with Kathy Flavill. She's going to give us some more advice on how to find a job, where she's going to tell us how to approach a job. She's going to tell us about OmahaJobs.com. It is the place that you want to look for when you're looking for a job. Jim, we're going to come back with calls after the 8 o'clock hour.
That sounds super. 1-800-543-1110. Do that toll-free thing, or locally. They can go 558-1110, and I suppose, around 8:15 or so?
Oh, or 85805-807. They can get on the phones now, Jim.
Okay, that sounds good. Give me a call.
All right. And this is KFAB, 1110 KFAB. This is Life with Psychic Suzanna. You stay tuned. We're growing together to make each day better for us. Yes, you're right where you need to be. This is Life with Psychic Suzanna on 1110 KFAB. Yes, you can find us at PsychicSusanna.com, where you get all the information about where I'm appearing. You can go to KFAB.com, have all of the great shows we've had on that are there for you. They're on the internet. Please check out Catherine Delane on April 18th of 2010. She talked to us about unemployment, what your rights are with the government. So it's very interesting. Please check it out. Join us on Facebook, Life with Psychic Suzanna, where you get an inside scoop on who's coming up on the show. Each week we send out a little mailer about that. If you have any ideas of anybody that you would like to hear on the show, please go there and give us any suggestions you have. We're here to help you, to empower you with the knowledge that we can bring to you every single day. Every week, we're here, and that's what we're all about. Every single day, we can learn. Join us at Suzanna Media Psychic Stickney, and then you're going to be able to hear our inspiration that we have every day, or our thoughts for every day. You know, we're all struggling together. We're all trying to get better each day. You're not alone in this. You're not alone if you're unemployed. The unemployment rates are pretty high right now, but you know what? Unemployment is a positive thing if you look at it in the right way. It is offering you time to find the right job, to make yourself in a better place so you don't spend 8 hours a day in misery. We've had Kathy Flavill here with us. She's from OmahaJobs.com. She has been talking to us about how to approach the job. She also lets us know that OmahaJobs.com also has some great information that you can have on how to prepare your resume and how to prepare yourself for a job. Right now, welcome to the show, Kathy.
Hi.
All right. Kathy, before we go any farther, I want to know that I haven't been for an interview for a long time, thank God. But if I did, what would I need to know? What kind of questions would they be asking me?
Well, your employer is going to ask you all different types of questions, a lot of them about you personally. So make sure that you have the information of your education, your past employers, those dates, contact information, so that there's not a struggle and that you have that and that it is correct. They're going to ask you how long you've been unemployed and if there's any specific reason why you were unemployed.
No, like what? How much of that do we go into? Do we tell them our boss was an idiot and didn't realize what a great person he had working? Or
no, I tell people keep everything positive, because whether you left on the correct terms or not, you did learn from that job and you were of value to that employer. So there's always a positive everywhere you work.
Okay.
So make sure that you just express that, that you are unemployed, how long you were unemployed, and what you're looking for, and that you feel this company is going to offer that for you because you've done your research on this company.
Okay.
They may want to know why you want to work there. So make sure you know what this company does. I mean, if you could say, you don't know what they're making, what they're manufacturing, they're going to wonder.
I know nothing about it.
Yeah. So just make sure that
you want to be prepared.
Yes, be prepared for any job interview. They're going to ask what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses. So think about that before you leave for that interview, so that you just, I don't know. I don't know is not a good answer, because no one else knows but yourself. So you have to think about yourself. What are you strong at? So you have
to come up with answers that are logical and make sense. Mm-hmm. I suppose it wouldn't be good saying I don't follow through on things.
No, that's not.
I just want to be sure that. Okay.
And so they're going to ask you what makes you the best candidate.
Really?
Yes. So you need to be competent. I would be the best candidate because I know how to develop these spreadsheets. I come to work on time. I'm a pleasant person. I'm confident. I have good transportation.
Flaunt your stuff.
Yes.
Flaunt
by all
your
means.
Stuff. Okay. Because I think when you're job hunting, you're actually on a sales call.
Correct.
And I think in life, we're all selling each other. Mm-hmm. I mean, we're always selling ourselves to someone. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to convince you I'm a brilliant interviewer. Mm-hmm. I mean, we all do that. Mm-hmm. Okay, so being your best, believing in yourself, being prepared with a good resume anymore?
Well, a very common one is what are your long-term goals and your short-term goals? So everything reflects back to knowing yourself and finding the correct job that fits you because of your strengths, your weaknesses, your goals. Just know yourself.
Would it be smart to say I hope to be retired in 5 years? You don't want to go there, do you?
It depends what age you are and where you really want to be. If that is your goal, then that's okay.
Really? Because do people hire for long-term or short-term?
Both.
Really? Both? Okay.
Depends on the candidate. It depends on the position.
All right. Tell me about Omaha Job Fairs, and also I understand about this book. What is the book that you have coming out?
We have a new book. It's the 2011 Career Success Guide. It's your employment and education resource. This book is going to have information on how to write a resume, how to write a cover letter, what are some of these difficult questions that an interviewer could ask you, what's the best type of answer, could be depending on the type of position as well, how to dress for success, how to...
So this is all going to be in a handbook?
Correct.
Okay. And how does one get that handbook?
They can attend our job fairs. We will always have those available for free to every person that attends. They can call our office, and we'll be happy to get them a copy. Many service organizations and education centers will also have this book. The career centers at high schools, colleges.
Mm-hmm. And if you're a high school, college teacher, you might want to call and get the book?
Bet. They can call our office. We'll make sure to get copies for them and keep copies in the shelf for them.
Okay. And what is the number that they would call for the books?
They can call 402-341-7323.
And exactly, tell me about the job fair. I've never been to a job fair. What is it? How does that work? And how do we know by going on web? But what if we're not web alert? Mm-hmm. How do we find out when job fairs are?
Well, we will be putting in advertisements in papers for the next couple months to promote the event coming up on April 6th. And you'll see flyers, you'll see posters. We'll have announcements on radios. You can different calendar of events.
You go to the job fair, like the job fairs, dressed ready for the job?
Yes, that's what I recommend.
You go and what is a job fair exactly? I mean, is it a lecture or do I meet other people? What do I do?
Well, we will have employers there at the job fair at booths, And the job seeker can go around the room and visit with each one of these employers, find out all the different types of positions they have available. Some of them will have applications right there. Some of them will have instructions on how to go and apply online. Mm-hmm. And some of them will be doing some actual interviewing right there on the spot. The job fairs usually are full-day events or half-day events. Job seekers come in. They need to dress appropriately as if they want to have this job, because this is their chance to see potentially 50 employers.
Okay. All right. 50. Oh, wow.
Yeah, at least. We're hoping for many more than that. But this is their one chance of one day under one roof to show who they are.
Okay, so you come ready to flaunt your stuff. Would it be good to come with a resume?
Yes, please bring plenty of resumes. If you know that there's 50 employers, and we will show those lists on our website and in our newspaper, and out of those 50, there's maybe 10 that are places that fit your desires, then you go out and research those 10 and find out information about those 10. And when you get there that day, those are the ones you're going to go to first. And those are the ones you're going to talk to. You're going to give them a resume and hopefully have that chance for that interview right on the spot.
Well, you have been just a bundle of knowledge for us today.
Thank you.
I thank you for stopping by. This is Kathy Flavill at omahajobs.com. Your number again, please?
It's 402-341-7323, and my extension's 107.
Okay. Thank you for coming in, giving us information on how to find the job. Again, you know, finding a job is a job. You just have to take a relax. Know you're going to have another job. You know, a great saying is one of the things is, before you were born, God knows how many hairs are on your head. So actually, I can't imagine him not knowing what your next job is. It's just taking the time to find the right job. And it's taking the time to get prepared to find the job. Get prepared with knowing what you want. Right now, we're going to take a little break, but when we come back, we have, a Suzanna online. We have an Anna online. We have a Katie online. And do we have a Patrick Henry online? Okay. We're going to be right back with your calls. This is Life with Psychic Suzanna on 1110 KFAB, the show that's set up to empower you in every moment.
Life with Psychic Suzanna on 1110 KFAB. She knew I was going to say that.
Yes, this is Life with Psychic Suzanna on 1110 KFAB. And my Lord, you cannot believe who we have lined up to be on the show in the next couple of weeks. We're going to talk love. We're going to talk love on Life with Psychic Suzanna. We're going to be talking the soulmate secret. That's how to manifest the love of your life with the law of attraction. It's written by Ariel Ford, and she will be on with us on February 6th. So if you're not married and if you want to find the love of your life, tune in next week. It's with the secret, the soulmate secret, manifesting the love of your life with the law of attraction. That's a long title. We'll talk about that later. Next, on February 13th, now everybody needs to come online for this. February 13th, we have a very famous author. I've heard from several people who have read his books. We have Dr. Gary Chapman. He has written several books on love, but the one we're going to talk about is the 5 love languages. Won't that be interesting? And then, while you're at it, we're going to be talking on the 27th about angels, how to talk to angels, how to get to know our angels. We have the shows lined up for you on Life with Psychic Suzanna to empower you, to help you grow. And we've got ideas all the time. Please go on our website, kfab.com, look at all the shows that are on there so you can see what they, and let them listen to them and let them inspire you. We've had some great authors on. And also go to psychicsuzanna.com. You get a free question. You just mail it in there. And you can also see our schedule of things coming on. Join us on Facebook, Life with Psychic Suzanna. You get to hear who the people are and some inside scoops to the radio station. You join Suzanna Stickney on Facebook. You find out what I'm doing every day. I try to give you a little bit of inspiration every day. I actually tell you what I'm going to try to do in that day and share it with you and suggest you try it along with me. And right now, we're going to go to the phones. But, you know, the first phone call I want to go to is Katie on line 3. I know. I thought, Jim, do we have Katie on line?
Katie, are you there?
I am.
Okay.
Hello, Katie.
Hi.
Katie, you're 22, correct?
Yeah,
You're not married, are you?
I am.
Is this your first husband?
Yes.
Okay, and how long have you been married?
A little bit over a year.
Okay. Now, did you want to keep him forever?
Yes.
Okay. Are you aware that you're a bit of a high maintenance?
A little bit.
Yeah. Are you also aware that you're a drama queen?
I'm my mother's daughter. What can I say?
How long has your mother been married?
I can't tell you for sure, but I think 7 or 8 years.
Okay. So she's not on her first one either, huh?
No.
Okay. So you have to break the mold. Okay? You're going to have to break the mold. And have you ever heard of this thing called listening, Katie?
Yes.
Have you tried it?
Yeah.
I don't
Someone's
think
getting a big head.
Yeah, I'm thinking we got to work on listening. Katie, I got to tell you, you're going to be an awesome mother. Okay? Are you pregnant right now?
Yeah.
It's a healthy baby.
Okay.
A healthy baby. What is your husband's name, honey?
Nick.
He is going to be a dynamite father. Are you aware of that? I mean, you picked a good man there. Okay? But what I need you to do, is, you know, being pregnant, the emotion and drama queen is okay to a point. Okay? But I want you to always ask, will this matter later in 5 years? Because sometimes, Katie, you blow things out of proportion, and God bless Nick, he has no clue how to understand you. Okay? So let him enjoy the pregnancy with you. Communicate. Talk about your dreams. But this is a good relationship, and I really want you to work on it. By the way, you're going to live on an acreage. Plan on that. You're also going to live and love down this dirt road. And this dirt road on this acreage has a little water by it. So I am enjoying that. You're going to also have some more schooling. Is that something you want to do?
Yeah, very much.
Okay. Have you wanted to work in the health profession?
Yes.
You will. You will. Can I tell you something, Katie? You have a great ability at telling people what they need to hear and helping them and empowering them. Do it to your husband and learn to receive the love that he wants to give you, okay? Don't shut him out. Healthy pregnancy. When are you due, though?
May 14th.
Yeah, I would plan it to be here by July 4th. Okay? And the reason I'm saying that, Katie, is you have no frickin' patience. Okay? So I want you to work with your patience a little bit better, okay?
Okay.
And understand, as long as the baby's in your tummy, it's getting all it needs to be. Okay?
Yep.
Are you wondering about the sex?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Are you feeling like it's a daughter?
They told me it's a girl, but I think it's a boy.
Well, I'm going to tell you, you're going to have a son, but I think you're going to want your daughter first to help diaper the son. See, you could say, honey, go bring me a diaper. When
I have a little girl.
You already have a little girl.
Yeah.
You're going to have 2 girls and a boy.
Oh, God.
Okay?
Okay.
So just enjoy the ride, honey. And you're a good mother, so it's okay. Okay?
Thank you.
All right. Work on that communication with the Nick, all right?
I will.
All right. I think it's time to move to our 800 line. And is our 800 line from New Mexico again. Is this Patrick Henry?
Yes, I'm right here. How are you doing, Susan?
We're pretty blessed. Patrick, have we ever talked to you before?
No, you haven't. I'm a first-time caller, first-time listener.
Well, I'm so proud you called, and I'm so proud you're listening. Tell me, out of curiosity, Patrick, are you aware that you have a lot of great money-making ideas?
Yes, I am.
Are you aware you have no frickin' follow-through?
I have what?
No follow-through.
No follow-through.
Yeah, you have great ideas, but the follow-through is when you bring the meat home and the money home. Okay?
Oh, I'm following through myself. I do that every day.
No, you don't. You don't do it very well, young man. So
What do you mean? What do you mean, Susan? I don't have follow through.
All right. You start about 5 things and only finish 2 of them. And it's the other 3 that'll get you in trouble. You have to learn on finishing. Now, Patrick, do you have a little bit of an alcohol problem?
I do drink. Yes, I do.
Do you overdrink, Patrick?
No, I don't.
Can you go a week without drinking, Patrick?
Yes, I can.
Do you?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Then how do you know you can, Patrick? Can I tell you something honestly, Patrick?
Sure.
You come from a line of alcoholics, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. Which means you haven't learned how to be healthy with your drinking. Okay?
Right.
And I'm going to tell you that you need to learn to get smarter and healthier. Would you like your daughter to be like you?
My who?
Daughter.
No.
Okay. Then you try to be responsible. Yeah, it's time for you to grow up, young man. Okay?
Wait, Susan, I don't have a daughter. I have sons.
I know. You're going to have a daughter, honey.
Huh?
Yep. Have a good day. Bye-bye. This is Life with Psychic Suzanna on 1110 KFAB. I want you to know that this is going to be a great week for you, a great year for you, as long as you look for the good in everything, as the back of my card says. Right now, we're going to take a break. Stay tuned with us. We're going to take more of your calls. Our numbers are what, Jim?
1-800. We'd love to do a 1-800-543-1110 or locally 558-1110.
And we'll be right back. This is Life with Psychic Suzanna. We're here for you.
Life with Psychic Suzanna on 1110 KFAB.
Wow, that's beautiful music. And this is a great place to be. This is 1110 KFAB, Life with Psychic Suzanna. Now, you can find us both at psychicsusanna.com, where you get a free question, get all the info of where I'm out and about. You can join us on kfab.com. Now, there's a list online where you can see what shows we have done. So if you're dealing with someone in the family who is an alcoholic, if you're dealing with someone losing someone, there's some show on that. If you have problems, we're covering it on air. This is where you find the answers to your life issues. And you can go online to KFAB and find old shows. If there's something new you want me to talk about, give me a shout out at Life with Psychic Suzanna on 1110 KFAB. And you can also go to and you can also go to Susanna Stickney at KFAB. We're all here. We're all wanting to find you. So stay tuned, stay listening, and we'll be here, all right? Right now, we're going to go to the phone, and we're going to go to line. Let's just go to Jay. How about that one? Jay, are you there?
Yes, Psychic Suzanna. Great to talk to you.
All right. Jay, where are you from?
I'm from Omaha.
Have we talked before, Jay?
Yeah, early last year.
Okay, Jay. The rule is you don't get a call back. Well, you can call back in 6 months. You're right. Jay, first of all, how about if I tell you that there is going to be a financial improvement through some paperwork from the past?
Oh, okay.
This paperwork is going to be within 4 to 5 months. Be aware of that. I'm also going to tell you that there is somebody who's going to call accusing a friend of something they didn't do. you might want to say my psychic said they didn't do that and just hang up the phone, okay?
Okay.
This is, thank you for calling.
Psychic Susanna?
Yes?
I just had a quick question. I had a kind of a medical thing with my ears, and I was just wondering if you think or could tell if that'll resolve itself.
I do believe it will be getting better.
You do?
Yes.
I really appreciate that.
I do believe you have to listen to the doctors. I do believe you need to work on it both spiritually and emotionally, and I do believe that you need to take vitamins and minerals. The question you want to ask yourself is, what is it you don't want to hear?
Okay.
All right?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. And now we're going to our 800 line. We have Scott online. Are you there, Scott?
Right here, Susanna.
Scott, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Omaha.
You little stinker, you. On the 800 line, huh?
Actually, no, I dialed 558-1110. I honestly did.
That must be the good old rollover action there, Scott.
That's the rollover action, Scott. Scott, first of all, I want you, are you in management right now?
No, I used to be, but I'm surprised you didn't recognize my voice.
Tell me why, Scott.
Well, I don't want to say where, but sometimes you stay at my business where I work at. I just haven't seen you in a while, which is why I'm calling to say hello.
Well, hello, Scott. You know, radio sounds are different. How about if I tell you about your future instead?
Okay.
All right. Scott, how about if I tell you that there is going to be a reunion in somebody else's home where there will be understanding from the past? There's also going to be a new friend that you will meet through an old who's going to be close too fast, end up costing you money. There is also going to be a phone call that you're going to get that is going to be saying you owe money you don't. So I want you just to hang up the phone. Okay?
Okay.
You want to tell us where you work?
I don't want to say where, but
well,
I just want to let you know that your favorite little Wiccan is always thinking about you, and blessed be.
Thank you. Thank you. You have a great day, Scott, and I'm glad to hear from you. Okay?
Thank you.
Bye-bye. I'm thinking that's a hotel I used to stay at, but we'll talk about that later.
Okay. Sounds fair.
Yeah. Doug. Did we do Doug yet?
No, Doug, line 3.
Let's do Doug. Doug, hello.
Hello.
Doug, first of all, are you a salesman?
No, ma'am.
Well, you've got a line of bull. Do you know that, Doug?
I do. Okay.
Okay. Are you aware that you people just want to believe you, and you can convince anybody of anything?
Wow. I sure wish I could do that with my wife.
Well, no. That marriage is a whole different story, baby.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
All right.
Okay.
But Doug, you're a man that people trust. You're a man that people believe in. Okay?
Well, that's good to know.
Now, financial improvement in May.
Sweet.
Okay. Financial improvement in May. You might as well plan on that. There is also going to be for you some carpentry work, woodworking with no pay. By the way, Doug, when you're done with that, come to my house in Sioux City. Always available. I am also going to tell you that there is going to be a reunion in a northern church, and you'll see people you haven't seen for decades. Be aware of that, okay? What is your granddaughter's name?
My granddaughter, Maria.
And how old is she?
She turned 1 in December.
Guess who's got a couple more grandchildren coming in 2 years?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, just get the wallet out, honey. You'll watch your granddaughter dance in school plays and everything. You're going to be around a long time. You're going to take charge of your health by losing weight, getting physically active. I feel very good about this year ahead for you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Do you have a question, Doug?
Yes, how's my relationship with my son gonna progress?
Okay. How old is your son?
He's 33.
Okay. And how old is he, the one with the daughter?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You're going to be at your daughter's dances and all of that, okay? Your son has sometimes doesn't see things clearly. Are you aware of that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And your son sometimes gets a hair and starts going crazy and thinking crazy things and but your relationship with him will always be. He does love you. He's just trying to find his feathers, trying to find out who he is. So sometimes he has to be a little bit nasty to do that, and that's sad, but it's a reality.
Yes, ma'am.
It's going to be improving. Okay? But here's the thing. Sometimes my children don't talk to me. As a matter of fact, there's a couple of them that don't talk to me.
I know the feeling totally, Susanna.
And you know how you approach it?
How?
Unconditional love. Khalil Gibran wrote a poem that says that our children are not ours, but they're God's, and they're a part of the world. So you to give them over to God and love them for being who they are, but it's okay. If they don't communicate, it's okay. Just pray for them.
Can I say something else, please?
Sure.
My problem with that son you talked about with my granddaughter,
Yeah?
it's actually not with him, it's with my wife. He's from a previous marriage, not wanting me to talk to him.
Well, it's a temporary problem. It's a temporary problem. But, Doug, you have to understand the reality that he feels that if he's loyal to you, he's disloyal to his mother. You understand that, don't you?
To his mother.
That's exactly right.
Okay, that would be my ex-wife.
That's right, his mother.
Wow.
Okay, so by being loyal to you, he's not loyal to his mother.
Wow.
Okay? It has nothing to do with he doesn't know your wife. He doesn't know how much she makes you happy. He does know that his mother hurts.
Yeah.
Okay? And he feels he has to protect his mother. It is a temporary thing.
Okay.
But you do need to communicate and keep the communication.
I try.
Don't try, do it. Send him a Valentine's Day card to your granddaughter and his wife. You just give unconditional love. He'll come back. Trust me, he will.
Right on.
All right?
Thank you much.
God bless. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. I think we need to go to Suzanna. Is it Suzanna on line 1?
Suzanna?
Yes, sir.
I love that name, Suzanna.
Me too.
Oh, only sweet and loving people come on. Susanna, you're not married, are you?
I'm widowed.
Uh-huh. Susanna, are you looking for someone, by the way?
No.
Okay, good girl, good girl. Here's what I want you to know. Someone's looking at you.
Okay.
Okay? So deal with that on your own time, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
I am going to tell you this is going to be a very good year for you. New friends through some kind of structured classes.
Oh.
And I feel real positive about that. These new friends through structured classes are going to be within 5 to 8 months. I love that. I also want you to know a reunion in a big hall with fake flowers, with some people that are just going to be, you're going to look at them and say, I really liked them at one time. So sort of understanding with the past, and a big hall with fake flowers within 70 days, all right?
Okay.
Also, one other thing, someone with a black pickup is going to be by your doorstep, bringing you a lot of laughter and a lot of BS from the past. Plan on that. That's within 3 months. By the way, what's your dog's name?
I don't have a dog, but my roommate does. His name is Sammy.
Sammy.
Yes.
Sammy likes you.
Oh, I know.
Sammy likes you better than your roommate.
Oh.
Don't let your roommate know that. All right? He'd get broken up on that, all right?
Yes.
All right. But you know where to get Sammy. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a question?
Nope, I just wanted to talk to you.
Okay. God bless. Look ahead. You know what I love about you?
What?
I love about how you're open to helping people and loving people. Be sure and learn how to receive it too, okay?
Okay.
We are taking
much.
a break. This is Life with Psychic Suzanna on 1110 KFAB. You stay tuned. You give us a call, and the numbers are what, Jim?
1-800-543-1110 or locally let's not do 100 again. Let's go 558-1110.
And we'll be right back. This is Life with Psychic Suzanna on 1110 KFAB. Stay tuned. Grow with us. We're here for you. Yes, you're right where you need to be. This is Life with Psychic Suzanna on 1110 KFAB. Now, you can find us at PsychicSusanna.com where you get our schedule. You can ask a free question. We're here to help you. We're here to support you. You can also go to KFAB.com. You find all of the stations that are on. You can listen to them all. You can listen to the old shows. If you're dealing with a life situation, there's a description of what the show has on it. Go listen to the show. One of my favorite things was when Howard was on, who wrote the book I Am, and he said, you know what? Stress is a good thing. Stress means you're engaged in life. So if you're not in love and you don't have a job, you're just getting engaged in finding a new one. Don't go to the depression area, because nobody wants to be around a depressed person. So if you don't have a love, we're going to give you some ideas of how to find love next week with the author of The Soulmate. The Soulmate Secret, how to manifest the love of your life with the law of attraction. That's next week. And the following week, my heavens, Dr. Gary Chapman, the 5 love languages. All of that is going to be here for you. Yes, we're going to give you the stuff you need to grow. We're going to help you. We're going to empower you. Join us on Facebook, Life with Psychic Suzanna, or Suzanna Stickney. We're here. We're there for you. Right now, let's go to our Andrew, I believe, is on our 800 line. Andrew, are you there?
I am here.
Andrew, where are you calling from?
Lincoln. Actually, I'm in my truck right now, but I live in Lincoln.
Okay. Andrew, are you got a hands-free phone?
I do.
Okay, good boy. Good boy. We're in love with you. No texting and driving, all hands-free. That's what we love out there. First of all, Andrew, let's be open about this, okay? You are what I call a traditional man. Do you know what I mean?
I do.
Your word's your bond. You say it, you mean it. You're going to do it. Everything is as you believe it should be. Do you know what I'm saying?
I do.
Okay. Now, the thing about this is that you have a tendency to be a little bit laid back to the point, by the time you do it, nobody cares. Are you aware of that?
Yes, in certain things I agree, yes.
Okay, so I want you to be aware of that, okay?
Okay.
I am going to say that there will be financial improvement through a management change at work within 5 months. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Okay. Here's the thing. You are being noticed at work. Do you know why?
No, I don't.
Because you're a man of your word. Your word is your bond. People trust you. So you are being noticed at work. So I want you to be aware of that, okay?
Okay.
I am going to say I feel very good about this year for you. Financial improvement through a job change. What is your son's name?
I have 2, Stephen and Samuel.
Okay. Is Samuel having problems in school? How old is he?
They're all out of school.
Where is Samuel right now?
He's in Fairbury or somewhere near there. Actually, he's had troubles.
Okay. He's going to have more troubles.
Mm-hmm.
How old is he?
He's 20.
Okay. The thing I want you to know is he's going to turn out all right, but you've got about 1.5 years of rockiness with him more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Do you communicate with him more? A lot?
I do not. Very, very, very seldom.
Okay. He already feels that he's discouraged everybody. Are you aware of that?
Yes.
Are you aware he feels like a failure?
I can see that, yes.
Okay. How would you feel if he committed suicide?
I would feel terrible.
And would you feel terrible because you're not communicating?
Yes.
Okay. He has thought of it. He will not admit it to you.
Mm-hmm.
But he has thought of it. We need to be in his face with unconditional love. We need to start letting him know that we believe in him. He needs his father.
Sure.
He's had some bad men in his life as a father figure. Are you aware of that?
I am.
Okay. So he's had to deal with a lot more than most 20-year-olds have had to deal with.
That's all 3 children.
Okay.
You're describing all 3 of my children.
Love them enough to get active again. Love them enough to give them that unconditional love they need to hear. Okay?
Suzanna, I think his line just dropped. Yep, he's gone.
Andrew, thank you for calling. Take action. Don't wait for action you don't want to be taken, okay? We're going to the next line. We're going to Sarah. Hello, Sarah. Sarah?
Yes, that's me.
Hi, Sarah. Sarah, first of all, do you own your own business?
Yes, my husband and I do.
Okay. Do you want to tell me what the business is?
No.
How about if I tell you it's going to be expanding this year and you're coming out of the financial doldrums? Is that okay with you?
Yes.
All right. That's it. It's getting better financially this year. And it's going to get better after April or starting in April.
Okay.
Okay. So I want you to look forward. Okay. And I want you to just be prepared. Okay.
So you think the expansion is a good thing?
I know it is. I know it is. Now, we might not want to expand too far in advance. Okay.
Right.
I mean, a little bit of planning. Can we be open about this? Is your husband listening?
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't think so, though, do you?
Probably not. No.
Okay. Your husband has great ideas, but his follow-through is bad. That's where Sarah comes into the picture.
Okay.
Sarah, you're the organized one. You're the one who can help him put his dreams into action. But you have to stay focused on the plan, and you do need to have the plan. Okay?
Okay.
All right? But it's very hard for your husband to be always realistic. He sees the finished objects. He wants to get there. He doesn't plan along the way. So that's where you come into it. Do you handle the money?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay. If you let him have the money, give me a call. I'd like to get him drunk and roll him, okay? He would give the money away because do you know why? Money's not important to him. His family is important.
Yes, that's true.
He would do anything for you guys. Okay? So I want you to be aware of that a little bit, okay?
I think that's why he's dragging his feet on the expansion is because I think he feels like it's a risk and he doesn't want to risk the family.
Well, you know what? I think also he feels like his work is taking so much time from the family.
Yes, that's true.
Okay. You know, you only have this moment. You don't have next year. You can't count on it. You have to count on this moment. And I just want you to know that he's thinking of that. Now, I do feel an extension, but I don't feel it as big as you're thinking.
Okay.
Okay? So, come back a little bit and work it through, and I feel we'll go forward, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go to Anna on line 2. Hello, Anna.
Hello.
Anna, first of all, I love you, but can we be honest about this?
What's up?
You're like a bull in a china shop. If it needs to get done, get out of the way because Anna's doing it.
Yeah.
Are you aware of that?
Yes.
Okay, and are you a lot of times aware that people misunderstand you, think you're bossy and the other B word?
Yes.
But you're just the woman who gets it done, darn it.
I know.
Oh, my God. So here's the scoop, Anna. If people don't like you, they don't know you. And you can't give it a lot of attention. Okay?
Yep.
I'm going to say someone on the phone within 30 days is going to be ragging on you. I want you to hang up the phone. I want you to say, I'm the one who gets things done. All right? I need you to believe in yourself. This is going to be a great year. Financial improvement, family improvement, improvement galore. I'm so glad you called. This is Life with Psychic Suzanna. Please stay tuned to us every Sunday night. We're going to be here. We're going to empower you with thoughts and people who will help us to get better every single day. And you can catch us on the web on KFAB.com, PsychicSusanna.com, KFAB, Life with Psychic Susanna. This is where you want to be every Sunday.